What collection of items could make someone appear suspicious, even though owning them isn't against the law? My first job was Walmart. I worked as a cashier for a week before I went get me the fuck out of here and got transferred to another department. Lawn Sterlite container, her bag of potting soil, a giant flashlight, a hammer, disposable gloves, Drano, 2 tarps, duct tape, baking soda, a value pack of hot dogs, a bag of apples, and a box of wine. It was the weirdest thing I ever saw. Disposable gloves, a shovel, a tarp, a bag of lime powder, rope, duct tape, a wood saw, bleach, 3 bottles of wine, and a bottle of sleeping tablets. Legal, but buying all of it at the same time will absolutely look like you are planning on drugging and killing someone, and you will likely be having a conversation with a cop in the very near future. When my eldest was 7 months old, her mother was suddenly hospitalized. I went to the supermarket to get bottles and formula, and while I was there I got the only other thing that was on our shopping list. It was only once I got to the register I realized it could look rather bad getting baby bottles, formula and rat poison in the same transaction. Once my husband went to the store and bought duct tape, a hammer, rope, and condoms. Ha ha ha. He said he didn't think much about it until he got to the checkout line and saw the cashier's face. We were in the process of moving and we wanted to get it on later, but apparently this was a very suspicious collection of items. Lol. I'm into shibari rope tying fetish. I bought a new set of ropes and had them on my coffee table. Coincidentally, I also had a pocket knife, sleeping pills, a bottle of whiskey, and my pistol that I was cleaning on the same table. My partners came over and saw this and they were like, what the fuck do you have planned? Least true rusty machetes, a hatchet cutting bait, rope, a tarp, syringes for blood draws, a Nalgene bottle of used bloody syringes, a bottle of alcohol lab-grade ethanol, and some surgical tools. Knee in the home is normal. That every time the police bust in the front door to search the presence of a firearm is always cited as a reason for overreaction and to make the homeowner look suspicious. But once when I was a kid my house had some sort of leak in the basement crawl space thing, so my dad and I went to Home Depot and he bought a Tyvek suit and gloves, a shovel, and a huge bag of lime. Probably raised some eyebrows. A bunch of weapons like knives, machetes, swords, butterfly knives, etc. I know a guy like this and he's really cool. He's into blacksmithing and swordsmithing, but it's just one of those things that makes you side-eye a little bit. A 50-gallon drum of lube and more than 10 dog leashes attached to their bedroom wall. I'm not sure what this would raise suspicions of, but it would certainly raise them. A large roll of plastic sheeting to a large number of zip ties. 3 chloroform for Tyvek suits, 5 rakes, shovels and other implements of destruct iron. I used to know a guy who had a shovel, some rope, a tarpaulin and some lime in the boot of his car one time. I never got an explanation for that. I used to get pulled over and when they would open the trunk and find a Golf driver and a bag of baseballs they would be super suspicious. One time I bought a pack of cigarettes, sledgehammer, condoms and duct tape, all for different reasons, but you can imagine the looks I got. According to my boss at my hospitality job when I was younger, a lighter and deodorant in my backpack implied I was smoking weed on shift. I have a truck and do summer off-roading. In the truck I have a lot of rope, a foldable shovel, a large knife, a hatchet, some zip ties, beakers and round-bottom flasks are only illegal in Texas I think, but definitely have a meth lab vibe. I just think they are pretty. This isn't quite answering the question, but I worked at a florist and I often had to buy loads of bleach and duct tape at once. Circular cut-off tool, gloves, googles, pliers, bolt cutters in a small carry bag, aka catalytic converter bike thieves kit, a lockpicking kit. The supplies are freely available. It's a fun hobby, but it also makes people super uncomfortable. Sword collection. If you're rich, you're an eccentric collector of history memorabilia. If you're poor, you're a weeb. Empty plastic bottle, a pen, roll of tin foil, glue gun, glue sticks, A lighter if you know. You know. Internal auditor's starter pack. Cell phone. Pocket copy of the United States Constitution. Bail money. A house next to a bank. A jackhammer and a randomly placed, huge and ugly painting in your basement. If you see someone by a rope with nothing to use it for, that's a bit suspicious. Lie. Hydrochloric acid, lithium batteries, starter fluid, matches, and Sudafed. Rope. No other random tools or gear. Just a room of various types of rope. Duct tape, zip ties, gloves, my tools, I have to have my tools. Duct tape. Rolls of plastic sheet, scissors. You're either a hunter or, in my case, it was a shopping bag with Sudafed, heat packs, and batteries. Don't feed the bot is a repost from a new bot account. All the materials to make meth gathered on the table at any given time. A white van and that's all need to be suspicious law. Duct tape, large rolls of plastic or garbage bags, saw, baseball bat in the trunk. Just keep a glove and a couple balls too. You can buy everything you need to build explosives from Home Depot. Dog toy in the yard that looks like a dildo. Current situation. A list with the 18th birthday of every single girl in your town. A candlestick, dagger, revolver, lead pipe, wrench and rope. Some bleach, some hydrogen peroxide, and a shitload of lime. Duct tape, zip ties and gloves. I have to have my tools. Assault rifles, high-capacity clips, tactical gear, etc. A wood chipper, and live in a condo and work in finance.